The Osun people are saying Governor Adeleke is not in a position to tell them who to vote for in 2027. ADC spokesman Abdullah, exactly, the people of Osun State, they are very wise. So the fact that Ademola Adeleke is supporting APC does not mean that the people of Osun State will still vote for APC. They have a mind of their own, and that is what the governor actually knows. So people should stop bashing him and saying that, and people pied on his behalf, and then he's going to support people that oppressed him. Politics is a very dirty game. So he had to do what he had to do. Malam Bolaji Abdullah is the National Publicity Secretary of the ADC. In this exclusive interview with Muhyiddin Olani, he spoke extensively on the August 15 governorship election in Osun State, lessons from its outcomes and the implications for the 2027 general elections. The interviewer asked him, Governor Ademola Adeleke has just won the election in Osun. As ADC, what is your honest assessment of why the accord prevailed and what lessons has the ADC drawn from the outcome? He said, I think the Osun election, more than anything else, is a demonstration of rejection of the All Progressive Congress APC that mobilized all the wholesome apparatus of the state and descended on a small state like Osun as if it were a military invasion. So the people showed them that you can control the government, but you can't control the minds of the people. And you can't control what people do in the polling unit. So, like we said earlier, the Osun election is a victory for democracy, and it is a victory for all the people who believed that tyranny, whether it is in a democratic form or otherwise, can be defeated by the resolve of the people. Interviewer asked again, ADC fielded candidate in Osun State, what factors do you think limited ADC's showing in the state? He said, well, because everybody's focus is on defeating APC more than anything else. So that's one factor that I believe played the most important role in the outcome of the election for everyone. Everyone is more interested in making sure that APC lost more than anything else. So that was the most important consideration. He said, interviewer says, with Accord winning Osun and APC in opposition there, how does ADC position itself as a credible third force ahead of 2027? He said, we are not a credible third force because we are the de facto ruling opposition party in Nigeria. Because when you say third force, I don't know in what context. Whether you are talking about third force in Osun State or third force in Nigeria. The Osun election is over, so you can't be talking about third force anymore. You'll be talking about the presidential election or the national election now. I believe that as a leading opposition political party in Nigeria, we stand a better chance of defeating President Tinubu in 2027. Okay. The questioner says if the 2027 election is conducted exactly like Osun 2026, can ADC win the presidency? The person interviewed that is being interviewed said, when you say exactly like Osun, I don't know what you mean, because there are a lot of things that happened in Osun that shouldn't have happened. Regardless of the victory and regardless of what happened in Osun, we have to look at all those things that happened that shouldn't have happened. For example, the excessive militarization of the political environment, that shouldn't have happened. And we are also aware that there was a time that INEC stopped transmitting results to the IREV. So that shouldn't have happened as well, especially when they have not given any explanation why that happened. So it shouldn't have happened. IREV no go work on election day. The invasion of Osun by all the APC governors shouldn't have happened. So what's the meaning of your question is, if there is a free and fair election, whether ADC will prevail, the answer will be yes. Because we know that today, Nigerian people are fed up with APC. They have seen the last of the APC. They have seen what APC can do. And they have seen what APC has done to Nigerian people in the last 3 years, going to 4. You know, the kind of difficulties that people have faced economically. Nigerians are poorer today, they are hungrier today, they are more insecure today than ever before. So in a free and fair election, nobody will vote for this APC government because no Nigerian will want this suffering to continue. Maybe the questioner says, maybe if I can put it in another way, now, with Adeleke winning the election, is that a signal of what will happen in 2027? He said the signal is that Nigerians now realize that with their resolve that the true electoral power belongs to the people. That true democratic power belongs to the people. That is, if there is any lesson from Osun, that is the lesson. So Nigerians have now realized if they had any doubts before, they have been reminded that APC can be defeated, yes, that APC is beatable. So already people were tired of them. People wanted them to go, but people were telling themselves, oh, maybe we can't beat them no matter what we do. The lessons from Osun is that they can actually be beaten if people are determined to do what is necessary. The interviewer says there were allegations of abuse of state institutions and intimidation in Osun. Does ADC believe a level playing field currently exists for opposition party? He said, of course, there is no level playing field. As long as the government can still deploy the institution of states for its electoral purpose, we can't call that a level playing field, but what I can assure is that the ADC will only accept the outcome of an election that is free, fair, and credible. We are going to go to this election, we will contest it, and we will bring our message to Nigerians. We will tell Nigerians to vote for our party and we will work for it. But if the election is stolen, we will not accept the results. Okay now. The interviewer asked again, Osun was seen as a test run for 2027 as the outcome changed ADC's coalition talks going into the general election. He said, no, it's the APC chairman himself that said that Osun will be a rehearsal and Osun will be a litmus test to them. And we have seen that they have failed the test. So, if anything, their position is emboldened. We are confident that with a determined people and a fair election, we are going to defeat them. Because there is no reason any Nigeria will vote for this APC government. I mean, who can claim confidently that that his life has been better since President Bola Tinubu came to power? Well, there are some people that their life became better, but they are benefiting from this government. Everybody, if anything, people have been less miserable and poorer, so no one will want to. Is it the people that cannot feed their children, or the people whose money can no longer pay rent or school fees? People who are living under constant fear that will say they want this to continue. He said, what is ADC's message to Osun voters who chose continuity with Adeleke and to Nigerians who are looking to ADC as an alternative in 2027? He said, it's not just Osun voters. I mean, we are done with Osun election, so that is behind us. We are not going to continue to talk about Osun election. What we are interested in is what Nigerians will do, and I'm glad that even people in Osun are saying that Governor Adeleke is not in a position to tell them who to vote for in 2027. He may be saying that he's declaring support for Bola Tinubu, but he's speaking for himself. Exactly, he's speaking for himself. He's not speaking for Osun State people. He's not speaking for them. I'm sure you would have heard it. So we are telling Nigerians that if there is any lessons from Osun State, it is for us to come out and vote and protect our votes. That is the only way our wish can prevail, yes. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.